Jackanory, Jackanory.
Many of us spent childhood tea times listening to wonderful stories on BBC Television's Jackanory. Well, a scheme in Cornwall is helping children rediscover the joys of storytelling by encouraging them to be the author. Amanda Harris is the director of Keep, who are behind the writer's block.
Everyone has the potential to love writing, and not everybody does. Not everybody can quite get into it. And I think that's part of what we're trying to do, is to support young people into that enjoyment of writing, to build their confidence, to build their self-esteem as writers.
So what sort of things do the young people do once they're involved with the writer's block scheme?
Well, we've initially started working with school groups, and we're running a 6-week programme where the children come for a couple of hours a week and they work with a writer on looking at things like juicy language, really looking at quite simple things and realising that simple things all around them can be the starting point for story. It doesn't need to be complex.
Troon Primary School have been involved throughout the pilot of the writer's block programme. 10-year-old Katura is working on a story called Trapped, and it's not just any old piece of prose.
I lay there in the woods, cold, with nothing to do, my paws frozen with ice and my mind full with fear, when suddenly I heard footsteps approaching. Frantically, I made my way to a well-hidden place. I've been working on a story which is from the point of view of a tiger, and basically I've been writing a bit at home, and I've been trying to put as much as the things we've been learning at school as I can into it.
Tom is 11. His approach is slightly different, but no less descriptive.
Gerald Pucky's hair is a tornado of crows and a bush of knots. It's a herd of sheep rampaging around the fields. His head is a violent gust of wind rushing through a forest. Gerald Pucky's beard is a silent... I wasn't really focusing on stories that much. It was just every time that we did it, we were like learning about stuff and we started writing, and I just kept on really finishing off what we were writing in our free writing time.
Julie Lamb is the head teacher.
Well, we chose 15 of our children to take part in the project. Children who maybe were slightly reluctant with their writing, or we felt they needed a bit of inspiration or needed a wider experience. And actually, after 5 weeks of being a part of the project, they have come back totally inspired and really believing that they are writers.
What sort of tangible benefits have you seen?
Well, children writing outside of school, taking paper home, wanting to finish stories, wanting to write their own stories. They've got a little germ of an idea, and then they expand it by themselves without us asking them or telling them what to do. They really want to write for themselves.
Julie Lamb's problem now is managing the expectations of her pupils.
Because the feedback from the other children was so positive, yes, we have got more children that want to take part, and we hope to be in one of the next groups that come through, because it is having a big impact on their writing and just their attitude to writing and enjoyment. And for our children to work with what they call real writers, published authors, that's had a real impact on them as well, and it's aspirational for them.